So, Rokform, if you know about them, man, if you don't know, they make one of the best rugged cases for the 14 Pro Max. I actually still need to review it for the 14 series, so I gotta make sure I go ahead and get that order in. But this one, they decided to kind of shift gears a little bit. This is a little bit more or less protective, but the use case that they aimed this case for is for my golfers, all right? For everybody who out there and you hit that golf course and you get your swings in, man, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're a golfer, this case it probably can be exactly for you. But we reviewing this cases how we review cases on the channel. So the use cases for everybody when we talking about my channel. So this is going to be the Rokform 14 Pro Max Eagle 3. All right, so it's got the whole golfing naming convention when it comes to the case. Now, let's go ahead and run through it. Like I stated, this is aimed towards golfers with its magnetic capabilities. When you're talking about mounting it on your golf cart so you can kind of record your swing, get your GPS, accuracy, your GPS trajectory. I don't know. I don't do golf, man. Easy to use, magnetic mounting, magnetic surface mounting. You got military grade drop protection, of course, because Rokform is always going to give you that protection. I think this one is rated up to 6 feet of drop protection. And you have MagSafe compatible with MagMax, which is just insanely strong. And I'm going to show you here in a minute. So let's go ahead and open up the packaging. And this case is $70, but I'm assuming if you pay all that money for those golf clubs, man, you can get a $70 case to help with your game, all right? So that's the way I'm kind of aiming it, man. Rokform always has the dope packaging. And look at it, man. They are all for golf, all right? I mean, golf is all over this thing. So let's go ahead and take it out the packaging. Once again, I love the Rokform packaging. And this is what it has going on, man. This is kind of giving me old school iPhone case vibes when it comes to having that window so you can see that Apple logo. That's what they did with this one. And the rest of the case is very rigid, all right? This is Rokform, so we're not looking at anything that's going to be all flimsy, very rigid when it comes to this. So let's go ahead and take a look around the case and let's see what it has going on since it's a brand new case from them. So on the inside, you're going to get a soft pattern. All right, it's a little bit soft. You do have patent Rokform. You're going to get those shapes all up on the inside. You're going to get that cut out. And of course, you see that magnet sitting right in the middle with that window so you can see through the actual and look at that Apple logo if that's what you choose. Flipping it over on the back is going to be a smooth type of rubberish feel. All right, this one definitely has a rubberish feel to it. I really don't feel like it's something that's going to leave marks and smudges. Kind of matte, really clean when it comes to that. You get your subtle 3 right here, because this is kind of like their Eagle 3 branding when it comes to this case, and you're going to have your Rokform. On the sides, all right, you're going to get these little grips. And is this actual... Yeah, it's actual clear on the back of it on the inside. So right here, you'll be able to see the iPhone there as well. You're going to get flat buttons, all right? Now, you know I'm not really a huge fan of flat buttons because they just come, it's hard to find them sometimes when you're talking about using your case, but they do implement the flat buttons when it comes to this case. Flat volume up and down, flat power. You get the cutout for your mute toggle, same type of ridges there, and you get your accurate cutouts on the bottom, and you get a little lanyard strap. Once again, this is catered towards golf, so you might want to have I don't think you want to have the phone on your wrist when you're swinging that golf club, all right? So, yeah, that's all the features when you're talking about looking at the case. Now, let's go ahead and weigh it. Shout to my guy El Jefe, man. I had to put some new batteries up in my scale, but let's go ahead and weigh it. Now, this case is going to be 78 grams and 79. It just bounced to 79. So, this is going to be a little bit more of the chunkier side when we are talking about cases, but that's kind of Rokform's thing when we're talking about that protection that you can expect. Now, let's go ahead and pop the phone in it. Very rigid case. So, that fit is going to be on point when it comes to this, and I'm not mad at the fit at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and let's see what this case has going on. But starting off right on the back, and let me get my little wipe over here so we can I'm making a mess over here, so we can kind of get that camera logo and all that little witness window, everything right there clean. So the first thing you can see, this is how it's looking when we're talking about the back. You can see the Apple logo, you see your cameras right here. Now when you look at the camera protection, this case starts to have little bumps. You would think it would kind of have little bumps that go along the edges, but it kind of starts and it kind of fades right away. So I don't really think it has that much lift when it comes to these little areas, but it could have a tiny lip that lifts off so this phone isn't resting out on the table. But when it comes to this camera protection, it's the same thing I said about the Rokform rugged case. for it to be the rugged case, I need a little bit more camera protection to be on that safe side. And this one is like very shallow, as you can see here. I mean, the case is thick, so that kind of makes up for the camera lip not having to be as thick, but the cameras in there are recessed ever so slightly. I would just like to see a little bit more. But taking a look at that front side, that's what it's looking like. On the sides, that's what we're working with as well. And on the bottoms, that's what we have going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons. Let's see how they feel since they are those flat buttons. Volume up and down. Look, they work fine. You just got to locate them and find them. And once you do, it does work just fine. Power button also works fine. No issues there. Just really don't like the flat feel. Take a look on the bottom. Look at all your ports. All of your ports are good to go when you're talking about that lightning, your speaker ports. You get that little lanyard hole right there. And just like I said, man, with those cameras on the back, very shallow when we are talking about protection when it comes to those lenses. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that lay on the table protection right here. Now, this is going to be a Rokform case, so we know we're getting that protection. Of course, I am rocking a tempered glass screen protector. I'm always going to link down in the description below which one I'm using. I'm always using that tempered glass screen protector from Spigen. It has a nice lip, all right? This does have a nice lip that goes all the way around the phone. So when you're talking about dropping it, and this is rated up to 6 feet of drop protection. Now, if you need more, go check out that rugged case, man. For my 13 Pro Max video, I literally threw that thing all over the place. Don't worry about it, man. Next week, we're going to be getting to the rugged case for the 14, but you're going to be protected. Trust me, because this lip is very, very nice on this actual Eagle 3 from Rokform. Now, let's take a look at how the case actually fits on the phone. And the first thing, it fits very snug. All right, this is a rigid case. This doesn't feel any flimsy. This case fits very good. All four corners pop in with confidence. No soft closing, no mushy type stuff. All of it fits very crisp. But when we're talking about the fit of it, starting off with the middle, you're going down to the bottom, you don't get any pull and tug on the sides. And that's what we know when it comes to Rokform. That's what we expect. You're going to get a little pull and tug when it comes to the volume up and down, when it comes to the power area, but it's still very thick material that I don't see wearing over time or getting loose or anything like that. Top and bottom, it's still very stiff, just like those button areas. It is going to get a little bit of movement, but it's not going to be anything that gets loose. So excellent fit when it comes to Rokform. I wouldn't think anything less when it comes to this case. Now, how does it feel in your hand? This feels very, very good in your hand. Now, yes, it is going to add a little bit of thickness, all right? It does chunk it up just a little bit, but the grip that this thing provides with these sides right here, yes, it looks maybe like a little bit aggressive, but it gives you the perfect grip, in my opinion, when you are really talking about holding the Eagle 3 with this 14 Pro Max in here. With the 14 Pro Max being a bigger phone, this helps a lot when we're talking about holding it with the 14 Pro Max size and the size of the case itself. It all comes together and works very good with those grips. So good job when it comes to that. This backside, like I said, it's not going to be anything that's going to leave marks or smudges or anything like that. Maybe this window may tend to scratch up over time. I don't know. Only time will tell. But when you got a case like this, it's made for utility. All right. If you're golfing and protection, this case is going to hold you down. Now, let's go ahead and get over to that MagSafe. All right. Let's get to that MagSafe, because this MagSafe, if I hover it over this mount, it might just pick it up. It's that strong. All right. And let's go ahead and put it down. And let's snap it in, and I have no problems. You know how I'm a little bit of iffy when I do this over my desk. I'm gonna put my hand down just in case. But look at this. This magnet is absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to, like, this magnet is unreal on this. And this is probably why they aim this towards golfers, because guess what? You can pop this up on your, golf cart, and guess what? This thing isn't going anywhere. If it's holding this big heavy mount right here, it's not going anywhere. So the magnets is just absolutely unreal. Works with MagSafe charger, as you can see right here. But yeah, these magnets, say that 10 times, from Rokform are the real deal. This thing is strong. It's just, yeah. The magnetic strength is there when it comes to this case, all right? So that's going to be it overall. And do it sit flat on the table. Since it really doesn't have that many crazy sides, you have a little bit of rock. Just barely have a little bit of rock when it comes to this case. So the Rokform Eagle 3 case for the 14 Pro Max, just like I stated, man, will run you $70. Now, should you go out there and get it, if you are a golfer and you golf heavy and you need your phone mounted up, if you don't have anywhere mounting your phone, you may have some type of rig on your golf cart to where you can put your phone in and make a mount out of it. There's not a lot of phones out there that right now that can mount to surfaces. Yes, you got the mag back case. She's a little high as well, but this one I feel like you're getting the protection, you're getting the fit, you're getting the grip. all in one. I feel like this is a solid case. Now, for everybody who doesn't use golf and just wants a solid, thicker, more protection case, for 70 bucks, I can't get too mad at it. Yes, it is a little bit on the expensive side, but it really checks a lot of boxes, and I really can't find any weak points to this case out there. I feel like it's a solid case for one, if you golf, and for two, if you want a nice, tight fitting case that has a little bit of protection where you want to see that iPhone logo. It's not many cases that does this, man. So I'll make sure to leave the link down below. I'm not sure if I got a discount code. If I do, I'll drop it down there from Rokform. You can go get it from Amazon, so you can get it quick, and you can go get it from Rokform. If I don't have a code, I'm pretty sure they got a code floating around on their website, man. So go check it out. And if you're rocking with it, man, go rock with it. But if you want to see some more heavy duty cases, if that's your thing, I did do a video of the best rugged cases for the 14 Pro Max. I'll pop that video right here.